A 30-second timeout, 51.5 seconds, a huge possession for USI here.
And watch for Brandon Hughes, same thing we saw in the first half. But Brandon Hughes would get in the isolation and go down and take the jumper. Watch for him in situations like that.
Now, the reason we were looking at Derek Lyons, he was taped up earlier and he came out of the ball game. The reason is he had blood on his jersey. That's why he didn't shoot the free throws. Instead, Kevin Hurtis came in. Hurtis hit 1 of 2. That's probably what Lyons would have hit. Well, you can imagine. So I guess it's all a wash.
Something like that.
This is great. 51 seconds left, and we're sitting right here watching a great ball game, and I couldn't ask for anything more. This is awesome.
And the Kentucky Wesleyan winning 24 straight games, the defending national champions. They've won 6 in a row against USI, but trail by 2 now. Will the streak come to an end? We're about to find out. There's 11 seconds on the shot clock, and this is a real big possession for USI.
And you know they work on these inbound plays an awful lot in practice. Coach Pearl wants to see the execution.
You know Wesleyan's going to crank up the defensive pressure here. Hughes not in a hurry, 8 seconds, and I think you're right. I think Hughes is going to try to get a screen from for great defense by the Panthers. Oh, but he draws the foul and almost gets the shot to go down. And that was great defense until 1 second left on the shot clock.
1 second left on the shot clock. Brandon Hughes goes up.
Actually gaining an inch. Leroy John is 6'8". Big free throws by Brandon Hughes. And he gets it. He's a money player. I'd say Hughes has ice in his veins. He hit the big shot against Quincy. They were down 3 to the Hawks. And he put the three-pointer, an off-balance shot to go to overtime. And now he has a chance to give his team a 4-point lead. And he misses. Here come the Panthers. KWC, the defending national champs, trying to thwart the victory by USI. Anwar Perry, the drive. Oh. And that is double dribble. Good call by the officials. He was looking to kick that ball out. Nobody's go-to. And now the Panthers have to foul. USI up by 3, and the shot clock is...
Right here, you're looking for Ryan Kelly. Get the ball in his hands. He's a good guy to have on the free throw line, and there he is.
And they need to get it across the 10-second line. Boy, oh boy, sloppy play by USI. That was humongous. And now Larico Duncan for the tie. No, he passes up the shot, the drive, and misses it. Albert Richardson there with the putback. 12 seconds left, 11.6 to be exact. And Gino Bartolone is in a lot of pain, grabbing his right calf, just below his calf. And let's just hope that's not any kind of serious knee injury.
Looks like he's got cramps, but it's hard to tell, hard to guess on that. But what a big steal for Kentucky West.
Let's really hope Bartolome is all right. Meanwhile, 11.6 seconds left. Panthers going to try to come up with a steal, and if they don't get a quick steal, look for them to foul quickly. It's the Brandon Hughes, who just hit 1 or 2 free throws, and Brandon Hughes throws the ball away 2 straight times. Wow, what a break for the Panthers. Let's see if KWC capitalizes. Do you take the last shot if you're the Panthers? If somebody has a big block, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. The Panthers have a chance to pull it out. They've trailed most of the second half, and here we go. Martin Palmer taking an inbounds pass for the Panthers. 8.5 seconds, down by 1. Let's see if they try to get it inside. And they do. Rico Duncan wide open. He hits the shot. 6.5 seconds. Do the Eagles take a timeout? No. Yes, they do. And wow, a second ran off the clock before they got the timeout. And what a breakdown on defense. Wow. Rico Duncan hasn't hit a shot most of the game and comes up wide open underneath the basket. And right now puts the Panthers up 82 to 81.
Here's a guy who's not in double figures, at least until that bucket, getting the big bucket. Way to show up.
And here it is, Martin Palmer doing a good job. He kind of faked it a couple times like he was going to go to the outside. There you see the fake, kind of lulling the Eagles to sleep. And Larico Duncan comes off a screen inside, and boy, he didn't miss that shot, and that was the biggest shot of the night for Duncan.
Give an assist. It's not going to happen, but give an assist to Albert Richardson, taking 2 men and moving them backwards. It wasn't a foul, but he did a good job to get that 230 pounds moving a couple of players out of the lane, and wow. That's all I can say. Wow. It's 82-81. It's the first lead for Kentucky Wesleyan since it was 65-64 at 6:33 of the second half, and we have one heck of an ending to a great basketball game.
I think Brandon Hughes gets the last shot.
I would be shocked if he didn't. He's a big-time player out of Peoria Manual High School. Led them to the state championship. Was second in Mr. Basketball to Antoine Walker. He's a prime-time player. And boy,
there's a technical foul against USI. I think that is what the PA announcer just said.
How in the world
Who in the world got a technical foul?
That might do it.
That's it. They're going to get 2 free throws from Bobby Zerner and the ball. It's unbelievable exchange of events.
They were out of timeouts.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
They were out of timeouts.
Bobby Zerner nails the free throw, and what a way for this game to go down.
Unbelievable.
And Albert Richardson is covered with toilet paper. One of the USI fans threw that on there. There's absolutely no need for that.
Right here. And Zerner, a freshman, nails both of them. What an exchange of events. USI, of course, we all know who called the big timeout in the final championship game. Chris Webber did the same thing for Michigan, and it was Brandon Hughes, a Michigan transfer, who calls a timeout when they don't happen. Of course, just purely ironic. USI has to come up with a steal here or foul quickly and just hope that Wesleyan misses 2 free throws. What a comeback. And they come up with a steal. Derek Lyons for 3. Yes! Unbelievable shot. 84-84. Derek Lyons hadn't hit a three-pointer since December, and he nails the shot to tie the game.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it.
The place is absolutely going wild. What a shot by Derek Lyons.
Lance, I just want to tell you that Derek Lyons came over here, and that inbounds was right in front of us. He looked at me, he shook his head, and then he stole the ball, and then he made the 3.
Unbelievable. How confident is that? Ryan Kelly is on his left. Lyons has been terrible from the outside for the past 6 or 7 games, and with clutch money down the stretch, pulls up and nails it. Look at the camera. It's rocking. We can't keep our camera still.
The game is not over, folks. The game is not over. It is tied 84-84, but there are 7/10 of a second. Not much time. They're going to have Kentucky Wesleyan is going to have to try and inbound and throw it up, and it looks like we're headed to overtime, but I've seen stranger things.
Let's go to Bill Melander, who was right there for the big shot.
Lance, I tell you, the world stopped when that shot went up, and these USI fans here erupted when that ball went through the basket. That was nothing but net. That went right through the hoop, nothing.
For 2 of the best teams in Division II. Let's take a look at the last shot, and the shot that was heard all over the west side, as their only way they could have gone to overtime is to come up with a steal. Derek Lyons hits the ball, takes 1 dribble. He has Ryan Kelly to his left, pulls up. Look at that.
That is amazing. Do you see how high he was in that jumper?
And nothing but the back of the rim and the net. And we got to take a break. We'll regroup and go to overtime. We'll see if the Eagles can snap the streak right after this on ABC 25.
Derek Lyons critical in the last 8 games. Derek Lyons 0 for 15 from three-point land. If you can come up with a better scenario for this regulation time to end, let me know about it, because I think that's it. What a fantastic finish. Hey, it's not over yet. We still have some basketball to play. What a fantastic basketball game.
5 minutes left. That was just amazing. We got 5 more minutes of basketball between the Panthers and the Eagles.
We all thought it was going to be Brandon Hughes, and I just can't get over Lyons being right in front of us looking at me like the game's over, like you just can't believe that they worked this hard and they're going to lose to Kentucky Wesleyan after they worked hard this week. And boy, he just gave us an extra 5 minutes, and this is terrific.
That was just the most amazing shot I have seen down the stretch. I mean, here, the Wesleyan has the ball. They've got it. 8 seconds left. USI up by 1 with the basketball, and this is huge to get the ball in bounds. And he turns the ball over again, and Duncan puts the shot. No good. Thomas, no good. Ademi the rebound. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Jump ball. It remains KWC basketball with 1.5 seconds. And again, if USI loses this basketball game, they're going to look to terrible turnovers down the season before their 6 losses came to the hands of the Panthers. They're looking for revenge, and Wesleyan would like nothing better than to beat the Eagles on a last-second shot. Martin Palmer was the person who took it inbounds, who found Duncan earlier. Here we go. Palmer looking for a man, can't find anybody. Ironwar Perry at the block. Derek Lyons comes up the block, and the fans rush the court as the Eagles win it 93-92, breaking the streak of the Kentucky Wesleyan had 24 in a row, and what a victory for the Eagles. It is pandemonium at center fan. and he comes up with the block.
Derek Lyons is going to be our iHeart player of the game. I tell you what, I don't think we have to vote. What a shot that was, and what a game this was. Spectacular. USI wins it by 1. You couldn't ask for anything more. The fans are just going absolutely nuts. I think they know this game's on TV, Lance.
How about that? And USI had made critical mistakes on inbounds passes, but when they needed the big play on the inbounds pass, they came up with great defense. Couldn't find anyone. Anwar Perry just comes up with a miracle shot, and it was deflected by Derek Lyons. And what a play by Lyons. Bill Melander has got the coach and got a wild celebration. Bill, if you can hear me, buddy, take it away. I think he's lost his headset, but Bill, if you can hear me, go for it.
Yeah, I got you. We got Bruce Pearl here.